If Allah does not soften your heart on a day like this, where so many thousand have gathered here, for example, in order to remember Allah, if Allah did not soften you on a day like this, when do you want to be softened? What are you waiting for? Is there something you are waiting? Some people, they turn to Allah after they have a big loss. You can wait for the loss. Sometimes it might not come. Sometimes people are diagnosed with a disease. May Allah give you shifa. If Allah has tested you with a sickness, today we are asking Allah, Allahumma shfihi, or Allahumma shfiha. Oh Allah, grant her or him cure. May Allah grant you cure. Don't wait for calamity to strike before you turn to Allah, because at that time shaitan might come to you and you might turn away from Allah. There are some people, there is a guy who sent me an email the other day saying, I lost my job. 2 years I'm making dua, Allah is rejecting. Now I'm fed up of praying. Hey, how can you say that? How can you say Allah is rejecting? Allah knows, He wants to squeeze you to the end. Don't give up prayer. Yusuf alayhi salam, the father, he prayed for how long? He was a Nabi of Allah, Prophet of Allah. Yaqub, Jacob, may peace be upon him. He kept praying for Allah for years and years and years. And what did he say? I'm not going to stop, because أَعْلَمُ مِنَ اللَّهِ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. I know from Allah something which you don't know. Allah will give. And even if Allah does not give in this world, He will reward me because I prayed and because I continue to ask. That is Allah. So my brothers and sisters, today is the day. We need to be kind to one another. We need to help one another. We need to reach out to one another. We need to change the way we treat people. Don't be rough. Watch your tongue. Don't hurt people's feelings. When you are rough with your tongue, you pay a price. When you are hurtful to someone, you pay the price. When you have done something wrong to someone else, that is a heavy price you're going to pay. It's worse than when you have committed a sin between you and Allah, because you and Allah, He can forgive you without interference of anyone else. He is Ghafoor, Rahim, Rahman, Wadud, the most kind, the most merciful, the most generous, the most compassionate, the most forgiving, and so on. Those qualities belong to Allah, not to other human beings. So my brothers and sisters, this is the day. I want to tell you, serving humanity is part of serving Allah. If you understand Allah, like I've said earlier, because you respect every creature of His, you begin to serve them. I was in Mecca not long ago, and I was leaving. And I needed to take some Zamzam. You know what is Zamzam, isn't it? Zamzam is also the name of a girl. By the way, there was someone, I said, what is your name? She says, Sister Zamzam. Subhanallah, I was surprised. You drink water? I was waiting to hear, no, I only drink Zamzam. Anyway, the Zamzam I'm talking about is the water from the well of Ibrahim alayhi salam and so on, Hajar alayhi salam, the story of Ismail and so on. That Zamzam. So we wanted to bring a bit. Now you know, sometimes you are coming back from Makkah, your luggage and everything. The brother at the counter, he told me, what do you want? I said, the Zamzam. He said, go bring it, let it go. I said, oh mashallah. I was almost wanting to cry, because for me, you know, it's a big thing, man. I told him, brother, I want to share with you one hadith. Now I was emotional. I was what? Emotional. Brother, I want to share with you one hadith, and from my heart, something came to me. He said, what is it? I said, I stand in front of him. I stood in front of him and I told him, I said, my brother, in the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he told us that there was a man who quenched the thirst of a dog by going down a well and picking dirty water from that well in his own shoe and getting up to quench a dog some dirty water from the well, and Allah gave him forgiveness because of that and Jannah. I swear by Allah, if you quench a human being's thirst with Zamzam, what do you think you are going to get? He also began to cry. But the point is correct. To quench the thirst of a dog with dirty water was already the highest reward. What about to quench the thirst of a human being with the purest water on earth? I don't know what you're going to get, but my question is, what do you think you're going to get? It has to be more than the other one.